Om Shanti. 11th May 2020, Bab Dada's Sakar Murli. In the essence, Baba says, "Sweet children, whatever you see with your eyes is all the paraphernalia of the old world. It has to be destroyed. Therefore, remove this land of sorrow from your intellects." Question: what do human beings blame the Father for when in fact it is no one's fault? Answer: human beings believe that the huge destruction that takes place is inspired by God, and He is the one who causes sorrow as well as gives happiness. They have put all the blame on the Father. The Father says, "Children, I am always the bestower of happiness. I cannot cause sorrow for anyone. If I inspire destruction to take place, all the sin would then fall on me. Everything happens according to the drama. I do not inspire it." Song: O traveler of the night, do not become weary. The destination of dawn is not far off. Om Shanti. Many songs are very good for teaching you children. You will be able to speak knowledge by extracting the meaning of such songs. It is in the intellects of you children that the pilgrimages of the night have come to an end, and that you are all on the pilgrimage of the day. The pilgrimages of the night, where you stumble around in the dark, are on the path of devotion. While going on the pilgrimages of the night for half a cycle, you have been continuing to come down. You have now come here to go on the pilgrimage of the day. Only once do you go in this pilgrimage. You know that by going on the pilgrimage of remembrance, you change from Tamo Pradhan to Sato Pradhan, and that you then become the masters of Sato Pradhan Golden Age. By becoming Sato Pradhan, you become the masters of the Golden Age. Then, by becoming Tamo Pradhan, you become the masters of the Iron Age. That is called heaven, and this is called hell. You children are now remembering the Father. You only receive happiness from the Father. Those who are unable to speak knowledge should simply remember that the land of peace is the home of our souls, that the land of happiness is the kingdom of heaven, and that this is now the land of sorrow, the kingdom of Ravan. The Father says, "Now forget this land of sorrow. Although you are living here, let your intellects remember that whatever you see with your eyes, it all belongs to the kingdom of Ravan. All of those bodies you see are also the paraphernalia of the old world. All of that paraphernalia has to be sacrificed into this sacrificial fire. When those impure Brahmins create a sacrificial fire, they sacrifice some seeds, etc. into it. Destruction has to take place. The highest on high is the Father. Then comes Brahma and Vishnu. Shankar does not have such an important part. Destruction has to take place. The Father inspires destruction to take place in such a way that no one accumulates sin for that. If it was said that God carries out destruction, He would be blamed for it. This is why it is all fixed in the drama. This is the unlimited drama, which no one knows. No one knows the Creator or creation. Because they don't know Him, they have become orphans. They have no Lord or Master. When there is no father in a family, the children fight and they are asked, "Do you have a master?" There are now millions of human beings who have no master. There is fighting in every nation in the same home. The children fight with their father and the wife fights with her husband. There is peacelessness in the land of sorrow. It is not that God the Father creates sorrow. People think that it is the Father who gives happiness and causes sorrow. However, the Father can never cause sorrow. He is called the bestower of happiness, and so how could he cause sorrow? The Father says, I make you very happy. First of all, consider yourselves to be souls. Souls are imperishable and bodies are perishable. The supreme abode is the place of residence of our souls, and it is called the abode of silence. These words are accurate. Heaven would not be called the supreme abode. Param means the land beyond. Heaven exists here. The incorporeal world is the land beyond where we souls reside. You play your part of happiness and sorrow here. When people say that so and so went to heaven, that is absolutely wrong. Heaven does not exist now. It is now the Iron Age. At this time, you are at the confluence age, whereas everyone else is in the Iron Age. In the same home, the father is in the Iron Age, whereas the child is in the confluence age. The wife is at the confluence age, and the husband is in the Iron Age. There is such a difference. If the wife takes knowledge but the husband does not, they don't cooperate with each other. Then there is conflict in that home. The wife becomes a flower, whereas he remains a thorn. In the same home, the child knows that while at the confluence age, he is becoming a pure, elevated deity, but the father tells him to get married and ruin himself to become a resident of hell. The spiritual father says, children, now become pure. Your purity of the present time will last you for 21 births. The kingdom of Ravan has to be destroyed. People burn on effigy of whoever their enemy is. Therefore, the effigy of Ravan is burned. There should be so much hatred for that enemy, but no one knows who Ravan is. They incur a great deal of expense in burning that effigy. They do not incur as much expense in burning human beings. These things do not exist in heaven. There they simply switch on electricity and it's all over. There they do not even have the thought that those ashes will be of some use. There, the system and customs are such that there is no question of any difficulty or tiredness. There is so much happiness there. Therefore, the Father explains, now constantly make effort to remember me alone. This is a battle of staying in remembrance. The Father continues to explain to you children. Sweet children, continue to be vigilant and pay special attention to yourselves. Take care that Maya does not cut off your nose and ears because she is your enemy. You remember the Father and then Maya blows you away in her storms. That is why Baba says, each of you should write a chart as to how much you remembered the Father throughout the day. Where did your mind wander to? Note down in your diary for how long you remembered the Father. Check yourself so that Maya can see that you are very courageous and that you are paying attention to yourself very well. Be fully vigilant. The Father now comes to give you children his introduction. He says, You may look after your homes and families. Simply remember the Father. This one is not like those sannyasis. They live on what they have begged for, but they still have to perform actions. You can tell them that they are Hatha Yogis, only the one God can teach Raj Yoga. You children are now at the confluence age. You have to remember this confluence age. It is at this confluence age that we become the most elevated deities. We used to be the most elevated human beings, that is, worthy of worship deities, and we have now become the lowest of beings. We have become useless. What are we now becoming? When people study to become barristers, they do not claim a status at that time. Only when they pass the exam can they claim the hat of their status. Then they become engaged in government service. You understand that God, the highest on high, is now teaching you. Therefore, He will definitely give you the highest on high status. This is your aim and objective. The Father says, now constantly remember me alone. I have explained to you who I am. I am the Father of all souls, a point of light. I have the entire knowledge. You did not know previously that a soul is a point of light. The entire imperishable paths of your 84 births are recorded in you. Christ played his part and left. He will definitely return once again. All the followers of Christ will also return. Even the Christ soul must now be Tamo Pradhan. All the founders of religions who were the highest of all are now Tamo Pradhan. This one also says, I have become Tamo Pradhan at the end of my many births, and I am now becoming Sato Pradhan again. The same applies to you. You know that you have now become Brahmins in order to become deities. No one knows the meaning of the variety form image. You children now know that when your souls reside in the sweet home, you are pure. You become impure after coming here. This is why you called out, O purifier, come and purify us so that we can go home to the land of liberation. This point also has to be imbibed. Human beings do not understand that the land of liberation is, or what the land of liberation in life is. The land of liberation is called the land of peace. The land of liberation in life is called the land of happiness. Here there is bondage of land of sorrow. Liberation in life is called relationships of happiness. The bondages of sorrow are now to be removed. We are making effort to claim a high status. Therefore, you should have the intoxication that you are establishing your kingdom by following Srimad. Jagadamba becomes number one. We will also follow her. The children who now sit on the hearth throne of the mother and father claim their throne in the future. Only those who remain busy in service day and night can sit on the hearth throne. Give everyone the message to remember the Father. You must not take even one penny. People think that when you go to tie a rakhi on them, they have to give you something. Tell them, simply give us the donation of the 5 vices. We do not want anything else. We have come to take this donation from you. This is why a Rakhi for purity is tied on you. Remember, the Father, become pure and you will become deities. We cannot accept money from you. We are not those Brahmins. Simply gives us donation of the 5 vices and the bad omens will be removed. There are no celestial degrees remaining. There is an eclipse over everyone. You are Brahmins, are you not? Wherever you go, tell them, give this donation and the eclipse will be removed. Become pure. Never indulge in vice. Remember the Father and your sins will be absolved. And you will become flowers. You were once flowers, but you have now become thorns. Whilst taking 84 births, you have been coming down. You now have to return home. Baba has given directions to this one. He is God, the highest on high. He does not have a body of his own. Acha, do Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar have bodies? You would say, yes, they have a subtle bodies. However, that is not a world of human beings. The whole play takes place here. How could there be a play in the subtle region? In fact, there is no sun or moon in the incorporeal world. And so, how could there be a play there? This is a huge canopy. Rebirth takes place here. It does not take place in the subtle region. The whole of this unlimited play is now in your intellects. You have now come to know that you were deities and that you then fell onto the path of sin. The path of sin is called the path of viciousness. We were pure for half a cycle. This play of victory and defeat is all about us. Bharat is the imperishable land. It can never be destroyed. At the time when the original eternal deity religion used to exist, there were no other religions. Only those who accepted these things a cycle ago will do so again. There cannot be anything older than 5,000 years. You will go first to the golden age and build your own palaces. It is not that your city of gold will emerge from the sea. They have portrayed deities emerging from the sea, giving plateful of jewels. In fact, the Father, who is the ocean of knowledge, is giving you platefuls of the jewels of knowledge. Shankar has been portrayed telling the story of immortality to Parvati and filling her apron with jewels of knowledge. They also say of Shankar that he used to drink an intoxicating drink. People go in front of an idol of him and ask him to fill their aprons and give them wealth. Therefore, just look how they have also defamed Shankar. They defame me the most. This too is part of the play and it will take place again. No one knows this play. I come and explain the secret of everything to you, from the beginning to the end. You also know that the Father is the highest on high. No one understands how Vishnu becomes Brahma or how Brahma becomes Vishnu. You children are now making effort to become part of Vishnu's clan. You have become Brahmins in order to become the masters of the land of Vishnu. It is in the hearts of you Brahmin that you are establishing the sun and moon dynastic kingdom for yourselves by following Srimad. There is no question of fighting etc. in this. No battle between deities and devils ever takes place. Deities exist in the golden age. How could a battle take place there? You Brahmins are now becoming the masters of the world through the power of yoga. Those with physical power attain destruction. With your power of silence, you gain victory over science. You now have to become soul conscious. I am a soul. I now have to return home. Souls are very fast. Such aeroplanes have now been invented that they can take you from one place to another place, far away within an hour. Souls are even faster than that. A soul leaves one place and takes a body somewhere else just at the snap of their fingers. Some even go to the foreign lands and take place there. Take birth there. A soul is the fastest rocket. There is no question of any machinery in this. They renounce their bodies and run somewhere else. It is in the intellects of you children that you now have to return home. Impure souls cannot return home. After becoming pure, you will return home. All the rest will go after experiencing punishment. A lot of punishment is experienced. There they stay in great comfort in the palace of a womb. Some children have had visions of how Krishna takes birth. There is no question of anything dirty in that. Suddenly, there is a lot of light. You are now becoming the masters of paradise. Therefore, you should make effort accordingly. Your food and drink have to be clean and pure. Dal and rice are the best. At Rishikesh, sannyasis just take food from a window and then leave. They are of different types. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. We spiritual children in return to the spiritual father say good morning, Namaste, Namaste, Namaste. Essence for dharana. Remain vigilant in paying attention to yourself. Beware of Maya. Keep an honest chart of remembrance. Follow the mother and father and become seated on the hearth throne. Remain busy in service day and night. Give everyone the message to remember the father. Give the donations of 5 vices and eclipse will be removed. Blessing. May you be a Mahavir who experiences happiness and contentment in situation of discontentment by having remembrance of the Father. Those who constantly stay in remembrance of Father remain content in every situation. This is because on the basis of the power of knowledge, even a situation as big as a mountain is experienced to be like a mustard seed. A mustard seed means it is nothing. Even in a situation of discontentment or a situation of a sorrow, when you maintain a stage of happiness, then you would be called a Mahavir. No matter what happens, together with nothing new. And with awareness of the Father, you can have a constant and stable stage. Then waves of sorrow and peacelessness cannot then come to you. Slogan: constantly keep your divine form in your awareness, and no one will be able to have any wasteful vision towards you. Constantly keep your divine form in your awareness, and no one will be able to have any wasteful vision towards you. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba.